everyone. My name is Tasha Vaughn. I'm the Development Coordinator with the Alliance for Appalachia. Thank you for coming to our press conference today. The Alliance for Appalachia stands firmly opposed to the proposed electric authority in Wise County, which represents a fundamental threat to democratic principles and community sovereignty. This unelected board would strip away the most basic right of citizens in a democracy, which is the ability to hold the representatives accountable through the ballot box. Once established, this authority would operate beyond the reach of voters, approving major energy projects, including data centers and industrial facilities, without public consent or meaningful oversight. This is not governance. This is the removal of people's voice from decisions that will shape their community for generations. The democratic violations are clear, the economic reality is stark, and the environmental costs are devastating. An appointed board accountable to no one, making binding decisions without voter approval, and the ability to approve future projects through simple majority resolutions will bypass public input entirely. Data centers consume massive amounts of electricity and water while creating few local jobs. Residents will see their utility costs rise to subsidize corporate profits while already paying among the highest tax burdens in the state. Industrial-scale energy projects will increase pollution, strain our water resources, and lock Wise County into an unsustainable energy future that serves distant corporations rather than local families. Appalachia has heard and seen this story before. Outside interests extract our resources while leaving our communities with the costs. We will not allow our democracy to be dismantled in the name of corporate development. So we are here to ask you to vote no to protect transparency, accountability, and the future of Wise County.
Hello, my name is Bucky Boone. I'm a volunteer with the Appalachian Peace Education Center, and I want to talk about the law that governs referendums in Virginia. Every elected official in Virginia, before they take office, swears an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution of Virginia. I've always assumed that meant, at a minimum, that that elected official would obey the laws of Virginia. Here's the law governing referendum. It's the code 24.2-687, authorization for distribution of information on referendum elections. The governing body of any county, city, or town may provide for the preparation and printing of an explanation for each referendum thing, to be submitted to the voters of the county, city, or town to be distributed at the polling places on the day of the referendum election. The governing body may have explanation published by paid advertisement in a newspaper with general circulation in the county, city, or town one or more times preceding the referendum. The explanation shall contain the ballot question and a statement of not more than 500 words on the proposed question. The explanation shall be presented in plain English, shall be limited to a neutral explanation, and shall not present arguments by either proponents or opponents of the proposal. Now, my question to you is, does having a page on the county's website that says vote yes on the referendum obey this law? Does forming a political action committee to advocate for the passage of this referendum and then giving that act $10,000 obey Virginia law? I think that we need to ask Wise County Board of Supervisors to obey the laws of Virginia.
Hello, my name is Lauren Albrecht, and I'm with the Wise County chapter of Virginia Organizing and also Southern Appalachian Mountain Stewards. I went to a Wise County board meeting September 11 to speak on my concerns about bringing nuclear reactors down to this coal field region. We were given a flyer, note that, we were given a flyer put out by the Board of Supervisors that at first glance seemed harmless enough. Shall Wise County participate as a member of an electric authority created by the county to operate within the county? But rereading it, it was actually terribly confusing. Wait, what? And lo and behold, it was pre-checked yes. Well, upon further investigation, we learned that actually this referendum hands over power to an unelected board. Once created, this board will have control over energy decisions, including building gas plants or small modular nuclear reactors. This power authority is a gift to big, profitable corporations and makes a way for, you got it, data centers. What? So that's the big push behind all this. But it's a pretty unclear way to present it and put it on the ballot yet. Then I got a flyer in the mail. Well, they did take yes off, but it's still checked. So maybe they don't think people are paying attention. Our neighbors, families, and seniors are paying the price for these deals. Wise County is increasing property assessment. That means property taxes are likely to go up. At the same time, utility bills are rising and SNAP food aid benefits are delayed or uncertain. So, while families are being squeezed, the county is giving sweetheart deals to big tech companies that want to build data centers. Where is the equity? I'm voting no. Do y'all really want to keep giving these power companies more leverage with no benefit to us? I was on the webinar the Wise County Electric Authority did yesterday, kind of last minute. A lot of people have already voted. They stated this is just opening a door, but was very fuzzy about to what. What is very clear is that they feel data centers is the bandwagon they want to jump on. So, not to mention the massive amount of water usage and health and environmental risks. Listen, a yes vote gives up your voice. It hands power to an unelected board that answers to no one. A no vote will keep power where it belongs with the people. It keeps decisions in the hands of elected officials who can be held accountable. It protects our right to be heard and to say no to future deals that don't serve our community. We're not against growth. We're for fairness, transparency, and protecting our community's voice. So we ask everyone in Wise County to vote no on the Power Authority referendum. And as far as the flyers they sent out, they even acknowledge that it reads like Latin. So before we lock ourselves into something, let's be sure everyone understands it in plain English. Thank you.
Go ahead, Adam.
2.4 cents on the dollar. That's what they think we're worth. In Northern Virginia, it's 4 cents on the dollar. They get more, almost double per $100 in taxes for the property taxes on the data centers in Northern Virginia. Down here, they think we are worth half of what they are worth in Northern Virginia. And our local boards of supervisors, the Lenowisco, all of these agencies and all these local governments, they are all giving us the same song and dance that we've had for years. It's like, we don't want to be here. Like, we shouldn't have to be here. Our government should represent us the way we want to be represented. They should be doing things in our interest, not lining their pockets or whatever it is that is making them give these corporations these types of deals that do nothing for our region. We're not going to make money for our communities off of 24 cents on every $100. We're not going to make money off that. We'll be basically paying them to come here. And that is just not okay with us. Like, we have been a throwaway zone for these corporations and for all these people that at the economic chain that want little minions doing their work for them while they make the profits and go live in their high towers. It's like, we need to stop that before they get their extra power here. They want to grow our government in in Wise, so that they can get these plants and these developments, and they can shut out the voices of local people. And the only way to stop that is to stop it at the ballot box. And I don't care who you're voting for at the top of the ticket, this referendum is wrong.
Yes.
This referendum is vague, and it just gives them unchecked power to bypass our voices and be a rubber stamp for these big data center projects and the whatever way they want to create their power, whether it be nuclear or otherwise. They just want to do it in a way that benefits them and gets us out of their way. And I would urge everybody to get to the ballot box. We can do it today. You can do it all the way up until just before the election day, and you can do it on election day. Vote no on the referendum. If you just even read it, it reads, Wise County wants to create a board that it can join and have authority to police itself on. They want to shake their own hand. And we are not a part of that process in their eyes. We need to force them to recognize our voice and that our needs for our own communities are what matters. And so please get out and vote no on this referendum.